Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Learn with Jason. Today on the show, we're gonna have Chris Biscardi, but I just got a message from Chris that he is sprinting home as fast as he can to to get on the computer. So he should be here in 5-10 minutes, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna do filler content, some stand up jokes, all those sorts of things. Um, so let's take some time and let's talk about the Party Corgi network because it's a lot of fun. So basically, what we are doing is Chris and I have been So I don't know where do we start an origin story. So we have the Party Corgi Discord. I need to pull over a screen where I'm logged in. So we've got this really cool Party Corgi chat. So a long time ago, before I met Chris, he had this avatar set up where he was talking about he had his avatar set up as the Party Corgi, or more specifically, his Twitter handle was or his Twitter display name was Party Corgi uh, as like a Slack emoji shortcode like this. Um, and so eventually, as he started streaming, this became kind of like his thing. So if we look at his channel, nope, that's my channel. Oh, come on. Chris, there he is. If we look at his channel, yeah, here's the Party Corgi, right? And so this then kind of expanded into the Party Corgi network, which is this right, where we have, let's see, I need to pull this off screen so I can see what Chris is saying. Let me look. Chris, where are you, buddy? He is in his building. Okay, he'll be here any minute now. So basically, we have the Party Corgi network, where a bunch of people who watch the stream, who are streamers themselves, product business people, people who are writing content, building Gatsby themes, any sorts of kind of creative efforts, right? And we can see here we've got, like, here's Will Johnson, who's over at Egghead. Here's Dom, who is doing like Philadelphia React, or wait, React Phil. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dom, I got it wrong. But a really cool meetup that actually streams live, which is how I got involved. And it's just a good collection of people who are just doing cool stuff. We also mess around and like play games, and that's like, I play Fortnite on here because I'm really bad at Fortnite, and it's a good social game. And yeah, Reactadelphia, that's what it is. But so anyways, this has kind of been growing, right? Like, we have a lot of people in the chat now. Like, how many? We've got lots of people. Yeah, like close to 200 people now are in the Party Corgi chat, and this is just something that's kind of grown organically out of like Chris being really active as a streamer, out of me being active as a streamer, and then all the other people who have kind of joined, and we've just started to see this grow into a thing. So because it's starting to become a real thing, Chris has decided that we need to build a website for this, and I think that's a great idea. So we thought it would be fun to build it together. All right, we are right out of the gate. Correct. Okay. We're gonna have to go for the high score on those today. I'm gonna end up having to turn that down. Um, so here, I think Chris is almost at his computer now. We should see him any second. And in the meantime, we should all think of, like, let's think of fun things to troll Chris with once he gets into the channel. All right, once Chris gets here, we should pretend that something happened. Let's see. How do we troll him? Where are you at, chat? What do you got? What are some good ideas? We need to troll Chris. Something to... Oh, he's awake. I've been talking to him. Yeah, he was out doing something. I assume he thought that we were starting at 9:30. And so I sent him a message like, hey, you ready to go? And he just sent me, fuck! All right, so Chris is now in the chat. Chris has entered the chat. Let's get him in here. Get the video panels on. Where's my video panels? There they are. Here's, what up, Chris?
How's it going?
I just started streaming without you, so I've just been talking shit the whole time.
Yeah, I figured.
Let's see. Let's get into the view. All right. So we've got Chris on the chat. So Ben says that because you're late, you have to write the site as an int code computer.
Yeah, that's gonna take. We'll be here all week. The advent of code stuff is going absolutely fantastically, as you can tell.
Yeah, it's going it's going great. But yeah, so we've got everybody in the chat. It's going to be a good time. We've got like Juice is here, Robert's here, Nikki's here. I see JR Gould, Beppo Sama, like all the regulars in the chat. So
week-long stream.
All right. So we talked a little bit about what we want to do. But let's kind of recap here. So I gave some background on the Party Corgi network. I made up a bunch of facts about like where the origin story comes from. So I'm actually going to kick it to you for a second. So
okay,
what is the Party Corgi origin story?
The Party Corgi origin story is let's see. I've been live streaming all year, maybe for longer than a year now. And at some point, I was sort of like, people keep showing up. And it's really nice to see them, and it's really nice to see them in chat supporting each other. And they have nowhere to go afterwards when I'm not live. So I either have to always be live for people to talk to each other and support each other and help each other with questions, or, you know, they have to find somewhere else. So I started a Discord. It was a complete experiment. I had no idea if it was going to work. I had no idea if people were going to join. Ben was the first person to join the Discord after me. So I created it. Ben joined. It was me and Ben for a couple days. And then it started to grow. And there were 10 people. And then there were 20 people. And then there were 50 people.
I think we're about to top
200.
Yeah, we're about to top 200. I think today's the day we're going to push it over.
Let's do it.
I also just realized, like, I think you and I have like almost matching neon tattoos under our arms.
I need to move this way a little bit. I don't know how I'm cropped. There we go.
I know. Yeah, the cropping is super weird. Like I always move the wrong direction.
There we go.
That wasn't planned. Our matching tattoos is going to be pizza. That's what we're getting.
We could definitely do pizza.
No, we should. You know what we should do? I'm not even kidding. Let's get matching Party Corgi tattoos because that sounds
I will 100%
hilarious.
do that. I'm on air commitment right here.
On air commitment. Next time we're in the same city, we're getting Party Corgi tattoos.
That's gonna be good.
We'll live stream that.
Oh yes. This is great. I'm excited.
All right,
we're getting tattoos, people.
Getting tattoos. We're also getting. This is the second Corgi raid since we started. All right. So what the hell are we doing today?
We're building a site for the Party Corgi network, and we have a GitHub repo.
Okay.
That is Christopher Biscardi /Party Corgi. And what we're going to do is basically place a Gatsby site into this repo. And I want to basically highlight the people who are streaming. So you can see there's a code of conduct here, which we're going to put on the site. There's a Readme. Which I don't think has a lot of information right now, but should go on the site. And then there's docs repo, where the first markdown file is basically just a list of everybody in the Discord who has chosen to put their name in here as a streamer. Nice. So in the Discord, we have a role where you can be labeled as a streamer if you so choose to be labeled. Where people will find out about you. We have a Discord alert in general. And there it is. That's streamer. And then I think whenever you go live, it'll go out into general.
Oh, so we would need code.
People show up really nice.
Is that right? Today is going to be. I think today is going to be full blown chaos.
I'm ready for it.
If this is your first time on this stream, it's gonna be particularly wild today. So tuck in, learn what all the sound effects do, and let's get weird, folks. So all right, so we've got this. How do you want to do? So we can do this a couple ways. Like we can do VS Code live share, and then like both work in the same repo on my code instance. We
That totally works for me.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's figure out how that works. I mean,
we both kind of know how Gatsby works, so I mean,
yeah, it should work out all right.
We probably should be able to,
close that one.
Have a conversation about it.
All right, so I'm going to. I have a feeling I'm going to end up working on this more than just through the show. So let's clone it into.
Well, you are a maintainer on it. I just added you, so.
Oh, nice. Good. So let's do git clone git at github.com. Christopher Biscardi.
I always think about making my name shorter because it's kind of a pain to clone stuff.
You should probably just you should officially change your name, like legally to Party Corgi.
Yeah. That's not getting a commitment on air. I will. I'll commit to the tattoo, but
P. Corgi, Esquire. All right, so let's. All right. Let me.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed my current attire.
Oh my God! Is that the Party Corgi tank top?
It is.
Is that the one that Joel got made?
It is.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. That makes me that brings me such joy. That's not the one I want. I want it to open.
That's right, Ben. It's real. It's a thing that exists in the world.
Oh crap. Okay. So we're gonna be opened in a dang it. All right, we're gonna have to open this in the other profile. So my VS Code is gonna be slightly noisier today, and I apologize for that.
Ooh,
but we will.
Oh, you can do it. Come on, little compooper.
Open this one. Bring it across. All right, let's open live share. Live share. How do I, what? Okay, I just click this button. I'm already signed in. Most of this show is going to be me trying to figure out.
No, this will work. This will work.
Yes.
It'll work.
Okay, collaborative session, signing in.
I love that Mikhail is on that audio clip.
All right, and so I'm going to send you in the chat a private link.
Okay.
And it should let you sign in so that you'll be looking at VS Code. I wish it would let me.
As I discover which chat we're using.
Wait, can I share a whole server? Oh my God. Okay, so we're totally gonna do that. I'll also share my terminal so that you can get into it. And so we should.
Holy buckets! Did that just work?
Would be able to get into your terminal.
Yeah.
You're giving me access. He's giving me access.
I know. This is like the chat's dream is full full hacker access.
I'm in, y'all. I made it.
You hackers, you dirty hackers.
Did it let you in?
It is asking me to sign in, so I'm signing in.
Okay. All right. While you do that, I'm gonna set up a Yarn workspace. So I'm going to touch package.json, and then in here I'm going to set it up as private, true, and then we're going to add our workspaces. And the workspaces that we want, how do you want to set this up? Do you want to set it up as just like a packages? Do you want to set it up as?
Yeah, let's just set it up as packages. It seems pretty simple. Usually if I'm doing something like this, I'll set up like a directory called like UI surfaces or something like that, or just a www. But I think that's more confusing for other people than not. So let's just do packages.
Cool. And do you want to call the package like partycorgi.com or something?
Sure. I usually call them www because I am an old developer at this point, and that's how I used to do it.
You can. I mean, we'll steer right into your oldness. That is completely acceptable. Um, so, all right. So then, if I go into, actually, can you? I want to see if you can do this. Can you get into my terminal? Like, if you look at the VS Code terminal. Oh my God, that is horrifying and very cool. Okay. So, okay, so I'm gonna. You want to use? We have to use Yarn.
We do have to use Yarn because we're going to do workspaces.
Okay.
And the root of the package JSON has to be private, or not the dub one, but the root one.
Is that not right? I thought that was how it worked.
I actually don't know.
Oh crap! Let's look it up.
For contributors.
npm contributors.
Authors, maybe. Nope.
No, it is.
Author
It is
contributor.
contributors.
It's an object.
But we got to do it.
Oh no, there's a string. You can do a string.
Or you can shorten to a string. It
That
just
seems
doesn't.
fine.
Just doesn't like it.
There's
Oh,
no
maybe-
more error on it. There used to be an error on it. There's no more error on it.
What do you use
Chris
for this?
at ChristopherBiscardi.com. Which, funny story, I got to inbox 0 by deleting everything. And then I'm now at inbox 500.
Wow. I got to inbox 0 by not giving anyone my email address.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of email addresses, so there's email addresses that people don't have. This is not one of them.
Let's see. So what do you want to make the command for this? Do you want it to be workspace www?
Yeah. So, well, your workspace is going to be www, right? Because I usually add stuff to it and do work with it. So, like,
Right.
naming it something super long is kind of annoying. So, yeah, yarn workspace www, add Gatsby React DOM.
And then we'll set up some basic commands. Do you like to do anything special with the Gatsby commands, or you just keep the kind of the standard like develop build?
To be honest, I haven't even gotten in the habit of using Gatsby clean yet. So I still do rmrf like www/.cache. But we can set up scripts for that because that seems like a thing that people would expect.
Yeah, and really, I think like we can.
What are you doing, computer? Why?
So we'll do
Why are
a
you like
develop
this?
command.
Yep, develop is good, build is good, and then we'll do clean as well, I suppose.
Build, and then we'll do clean.
Hey, we got a sub
Hey,
from Martian.
Thank you for the sub. I saw that our man Bobby Tables subbed earlier, so thank you for that. I think was that
Tables.
5 months, Robert?
Scrolling back up to find it, I saw it earlier. 5 emotes. 4
5
months.
emotes. Yeah. So I also found out that I have a lot more emote slots than I have emotes, which means that I need to create some. So chat, if you've got ideas for what my emotes should be, I am going to add the Party Corgi as an emote because I feel like that all of us in the Party Corgi network should have
Definitely.
the Party Corgi as our emote.
Should we have customized party corgis? Should we have like a party corgi with a Jason beard?
Yes. I'm so mad that I didn't think of that myself. Oh my God, that's such a good idea.
So you heard it here. If you are a streamer in the Party Corgi Discord and you get emotes and you want a customized Party Corgi, then that's I guess that's what we're doing.
That is what we are doing. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, that's amazing. It's so
I
good.
can 100% get that done.
All right, so let's do git ignore, and we'll add in the node modules.
This is where all of my art major skills went.
We're gonna add education dollars well spent.
Now I create emoji for Twitch.
So let's talk a little bit about structure here. So a couple things that how about you run through it? How do you see this kind of being structured as a basic site?
So obviously we've got Yarn workspaces. So we've got a root package JSON, and we've got www and packages. We don't have a lot of like other stuff going on, so we're just going to really have the www package.
Mm-hmm.
one day we could make a theme and then we could separate that out into a separate package. But for now, we can just do sort of like a file system source, I guess we do a file system source because everything's in Markdown files. And the other option would be to like symlink everything into source pages, which would be another interesting sort of way to do it. And I've actually never done before, so
I feel like symlinks are going to get weird though, right? Like, also, thank you so much for the raid, Clark. We've got a whole bunch of people, and hey, this is a good timing because we just got done screwing around, and now we're actually going to build stuff. So
we just got done screwing around. For sure.
We're going to set a high score for Corgi Stampedes today. This is going to be so over the top. So what we're doing, we just set up a Yarn workspace. We're going to build a Gatsby site, do probably some custom theming and sourcing. And I think our stretch goal today is to build a Discord data source. Although at the rate we're currently going, we're not going to get anywhere near that. Okay, so we have, I don't know, do you want to try to set up the symlink thing? That could be, it feels like it might get really weird, but it also feels like it could be kind of a fun experiment.
Could be interesting. Okay, so basically for the symlink thing, the thing that we would do is we're just going to use source pages. So we don't need a file system source or anything like that. We do need a Markdown transformer.
Okay, so
we can either use
let's use MDX, right? Because we're going to need MDX if we get to the Discord thing. MDX is some wizardry that was invented by John Otander that allows us to write standard Markdown, but we can import and use React components inside of it, which I love. I adore fantastic. It. It's such a fun thing to do. So
let's add Gatsby plugin MDX then.
Okay, Gatsby plugin MDX, and then we need MDX JS React, and then is it
MDX
core or
JS,
tag?
These days it is MDX, I believe.
What, really? Okay, I'm going to check the docs.
I'm checking the docs too, actually.
Let's see, Gatsby plugin MDX.
Yeah, because we had tag in MDX, and tag became React because now you can actually have MDX JS/view, which I originally built, and I don't think anybody is using currently.
Oh, it is MDX. That's cool. All right, awesome.
But yeah, so MDX is the core package. MDX.js React is the React context and MDX provider and things like that for the React ecosystem. And you could theoretically use the core package with like MDX.js/view or like an MDX.js/ insert other JSX related project here.
Yeah. And so Ben in the chat is asking who wrote a Gatsby plugin for MDX. Probably some bad developer. Yeah,
they're probably horrible.
Yeah,
we shouldn't talk about.
Not even worth mentioning.
Not even worth mentioning.
That would be Chris Biscardi, Papa Party Corgi himself.
I guess context for people that don't know that is important. But they don't think we're just trashing some
I know, just talking junk. Okay, so Mark, my streaming setup. Oh, I hope I didn't just
You're on /uses, right?
I do. Yeah, I do have a /uses. I don't know if the full setup is in there, but yeah. And then I have there's a link to Joel Hooks's website that is very useful for this. This is basically what I did, and then Marcin, I'm sorry. I hope I probably just mispronounced that too. I should stop trying to read people's usernames. I like every time I do it, I'm like, nope, that was wrong. Nope, that was worse.
Yeah, I end up like shortening people's usernames to something that's like maybe pronounceable.
Okay, so Martin.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel terrible. Like if somebody says their name to me once, I will try my damnedest to never ever get it wrong again. But like reading names, I'm just horrible at it.
I look people. So when I have people on my podcast, which has not been released yet, I go and I find them saying their own name in a conference talk or something.
Smart.
I will go and I find them going like, "Hi, I am Chris Biscardi" or whatever, and then I use that pronunciation. So whatever they use.
So that makes me want to always introduce myself with a mispronunciation of my name to see who's paying attention. Like, hello everyone, I'm Jerson Berger. Is he going to say it like that? Let's find out.
Hello, I'm Jason Lunsdorf.
No, I can't do that because I already had to change the way I pronounce JSON, like JavaScript object orientation, so that I'm not sounding like I'm talking about myself in the third person. It's like, well, let's just use Jason for this.
Jesse Langsman.
Okay. We have MDX now. And so if we're going to use MDX, we need to actually configure that. So let's set up a Gatsby config. He's just going to like rimraff my whole thing.
Visual Studio Code would like to access files in your downloads folder. I'm being reverse hacked. He's got a separate program running.
This whole thing is just a Trojan horse. Okay, so we're going to need to configure Gatsby plugin MDX.
Before you can use the MDX, remember to sand it and prime it.
What do we? Okay, so I want to change the extensions because we want to read the code of conduct in the README. I don't think that we need to change
the extensions, actually.
Oh, is it built in now?
Well, if we're going to symlink, we can change the extension when we symlink.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go with no config then, and we'll add it if we need it. So we'll start with just MDX. And so then, do you remember the symlink command like offhand?
Yeah, ln.
Dude, go ahead. You got it. You have
do this.
You have root access, sir.
Oh, that's
I'm
dangerous.
kidding. You don't have root.
But I could get it.
Please no.
I don't know what directory I'm in right now. So I'm in.
So you're in packages www.
Okay, let's link www. We'll go up. We'll try the README first, I guess.
Do we need to create the source pages first?
You hackers,
yes,
you dirty
you're
hackers.
Absolutely right. Make dirt /p source pages. So
my favorite
P
command,
if you don't know McDerp.
McDerp.
I'll get a McDerp and fries. Sorry. I'm gonna symlink a README here.
Should we focus up? Should we?
We are very focused. Okay, we're getting work done.
We're getting so much done. Okay, so we're symlinking the README to source pages, and we'll probably make this the index, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for. Oh, I did something wrong. So the only thing here
is legal option. Is it perfect? Is it lowercase s?
I think it must be lowercase. Okay, so let's see. Source pages has an index.mdx file now. So we should try it and see if it works.
Why isn't? VS Code itself is not showing that, but whatever. Let's just run.
I've noticed that VS Code has some trouble updating the Explorer sometimes, and it is possible that it doesn't show symlinks for some reason.
That would be infuriating.
You know, we're trying to make things easier.
It doesn't like something. It doesn't like...
No such file. Yeah, so Gatsby doesn't follow symlinks.
That sucks. Okay.
So we got to do this ourselves. We're going to have to do source file system.
All right. So
Gatsby should follow symlinks.
Yeah, or at least have an option for that. So I'm just going to remove that symlink then.
Just RM. You don't need to RF it.
Yeah.
But
well, actually, so I installed an alias for this so that I can't actually rimraff things.
Fancy. What's that?
Yeah, let me look at this. It's my.
I mean, I rimraff everything, so I'm not going to install it. But
well, I accidentally rimraffed my home directory, and I like killed it and was able to recover most of it. But that was
actually a problem. Hard link it. I've actually never used hard links, but I think they might be right.
Let's see. Yeah, here I aliased remove to trash. So now whenever I delete something, it actually goes into my trash, which is its own kind of problem because I forget to empty my trash and then I've got like 4 million things in it. But this has been a lifesaver because I've definitely removed things not thinking about the fact that I might need them again. And and then I go back later and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I deleted that thing. I forgot to do it. But yeah.
Okay. So the -s flag is actually for a soft link, and I'm going to create a hard link here, and then I'm going to try it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh no!
Oh, am I touching your stuff? I'm sorry.
You did. You touched my stuff.
No. Wait. Okay.
My toys.
I'm done.
Oh, this is going well. Source pages. So.
Oh, look. Now it is a thing.
Now it shows up. Okay. So I don't actually use hard links like ever because I don't know.
I want to see what
I did. No,
show?
I am the worst dev. That's exactly why I started talking about hard links.
What is so this will still stay in sync though. So I'm looking at index.mdx.
Yes. My understanding is that it will still stay in sync. It's still pointing to the same file on disk.
Oh, that's dope.
But because there's some difference in the way that the actual link is working that I don't actually understand. But yeah, like a symlink, a soft symlink, I think is a redirect to the file through the file system, basically. And a hard link, then you actually like point to the data on disk instead of pointing to the other file or something like that. This is a horrible explanation of symlinks, but it does work.
Whatever it was, it worked. So -s was for soft. If you run it with no options, it creates a hard link.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean that's very cool because it just worked.
Perfect.
I don't know how we notate that because we can't add notes to the README now without putting them on the homepage of the website. But
it'll work. It'll be fine.
It's
a community project.
Yeah.
You know, if you hit the homepage, I expect that you might hit the GitHub repo at some point.
Okay. But so now we can do the same thing. So I'm going to try this. It was just ln, and then we're going up to the code of conduct.
Yep.
And we want to put that in source pages. And do you want that to be a COC or code dash of dash conduct?
Let's do COC because it'll be easier to link to people and it'll be easier to do things like that.
All right. So now we have a COC. And if we do something like, let's say, of conduct. This is going to be weird.
Wasn't there also a toy car maker called Corgi? I have no idea, actually. Worst Dev says, just remember, it's a hard link, so if you delete the link, then you delete the file.
Oh, interesting. So this is going to present a little bit of an issue because links in the repo are not going to match links in the site.
Is it?
So, I did an image instead of a link.
Yeah, you're right, because we're reorganizing everything.
Did I break something? Why are you
I think that's okay. I think if you're in the GitHub repo, you can sort of navigate the GitHub repo. I think the site is the priority here.
Okay. So, I mean, that's now a thing.
Code of conduct.
All right. So that's good. So then the next thing that we can probably do is just add a really basic layout. So let's do components layout. Did you want to use a layout component like this, or did you want to do like a theme?
Let's use a layout component like this.
Okay.
We could also do a theme, but let's see. We're just going to put this in wrap root element, right? Because we're using source pages, and that's really the only way to do this. So, or we could use default layouts, but those are not something I generally suggest using.
So your audio just spiked, and I had a consulting call to figure out why this happens. It's because of Zoom. Are you on your Mac?
I'm on my Mac, and the audio is going through my Windows PC.
Okay, hit Option comma, and it'll bring up the Zoom window. Or your Zoom options. Like, make sure you're in Zoom, focused on it.
That is emoji on Windows.
In Windows, you got to go to like the Zoom properties, but there's an auto adjust volume setting somewhere in there.
Oh, and really?
If you uncheck that, that was what was happening to me, where I was getting these like audio spikes.
We're learning every day here on Learn with Jason.
All right, so I'm going to throw in a fragment. We're going to throw in a header. And then we'll throw in a main, and inside the main we'll stick the children, and that should give us, oh, I gotta use it. We need to put that into our config. So we will use a config after all. And I'm going to
adjust volume. Perfect. So I'm no longer automatically adjusting volume.
Right. So now
it still sound okay?
Yeah, you sound good, and it should, like, because what I was finding is that if I moved away from the mic, it would pop up. So then when I came back, I'd be like maxed out. But so now you'll be quiet if you talk.
Like this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so now it didn't do that thing where it like
Perfect.
blows up when you start talking
That's
again.
great, because I don't need that, because I have actual audio equipment.
Yes.
We did get an explanation of hard links and soft links in chat. So soft link is a file that says, go look at this file for the content. And a hard link is an actual pointer at the file system level to the target. So if you remove the symlink for a hard link, it actually removes the file from the file system because it's pointing to the actual content, right? Where if you remove a soft link, it's removing like a pointer to a file.
Got it. Source, components, layout.
Luckily, we have Git. So if we ever do that, it should be easy to recover.
I need to stop and restart for this. Oh, actually, so I just stuck this in default layouts. Did you want to do this in wrap-root component?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to do it in wrap-root. We could do it in default layouts. It doesn't matter. We could do default layouts.
Okay. Do you have any intentions of doing like stateful things between pages?
I have intentions of removing default layouts from Gatsby plugin MDX.
Oh, well, in that case,
But that's about it.
Well, if you plan on removing it, let's do it. Let's do it the right way.
There's a PR up to change the way that Gatsby plugin MDX works, so that it's actually a page template you can shadow instead of a default layout, which is actually much nicer, because then you can actually change the queries that are being made and stuff like that if you want to.
Nice.
And it gives you actually the full control that you get from Gatsby, because it uses file system source and first source pages for MDX stuff.
I have a like philosophical question here. Where's the right place to write
philosophical answer?
The wrap root element? Because I don't want to write that function twice, right? So we need to have it. So
there's two ways that people do it, right? Or you can go into what you were going to say, because I
was going to say, what if we just wrote it here and exported it as a named thing in the default layout, and we just explain why?
We could do that for sure. I'm not philosophically opposed to that.
Good. I'm glad that we're philosophically aligned. All right, so we're going to export const wrap.
Too bad we don't have somebody
element.
named Phil on the call.
We can get Phil Hawksworth back on here. Go layout.
Doug says to be or not to be. Oh wait, that's not philosophy.
Yeah. So now I should be able to just import this direct. So I can export wrap root element from source components layout.
So this is the kind of thing that I usually do, where you have another file. Usually I name it wrap root element, and then I import it into SSR in browser. We're putting it in layout instead, which is totally cool. The other thing that I've seen people do is put it in Gatsby browser and then import it into Gatsby SSR.
I could see that also working.
Which is an interesting thing, because then you open like Gatsby SSR and it's like import from Gatsby browser, and you go to Gatsby browser and the code is just there.
That actually, I think that might be better, because this is a little bit of indirection, and I've never really liked the way that I've done this. So
great. We're finding better ways to do things.
Yeah. So let's import layout.
Hard links scare me on principle, says chat.
I mean, lots of things scare me on principle, but sometimes you got to do the things that scare you.
So Robert Tables found that hard links do not work well with Git if you look at that Stack Overflow. Perfect.
Okay. So, all right. So now what we're doing is we are exporting wrap root element after importing the layout component. So that's in Gatsby browser. And then in Gatsby SSR, we're just exporting that wrap root element from Gatsby browser. And that should get us an equivalent outcome. Let's check. No immediate explosions. That's always promising. No, didn't like that. Didn't like. Can't resolve source components layout.js in.
It would be neat if this
pages.
just worked.
Ooh, is this going to be? What did I do?
What's the issue here? Cannot resolve. So we're doing the import from source components layout.
Oh, I need to do the require resolve.
Yeah, require resolve.
Resolve.
Although we just did wrap root element, right?
Oh yeah,
so we don't need
I can get rid of all.
We
of
can
that.
get rid of the whole.
That was the whole reason that we started doing this, was so that we weren't going to use that option. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Things are gonna happen.
So chat has helpfully informed us, and specifically Bobby Tables over there, I believe. But they've helpfully informed us that Git will not preserve hard links. It doesn't make any attempt to. It doesn't try to break them, but it doesn't make any attempt to keep them around either. React must be in scope using JSX.
That's my fault. I just forgot to. You gonna work now? Yes. Okay. So now got our header.
Party Corgi.
And when I go home, we've got our header. So that gives us kind of the basics of what we needed. And if I'm not gonna do. I don't think we should get into any CSS today, but we can import.
It's gonna be a text file based website here, people.
From Gatsby link or from Gatsby. And then we'll set this up as a link to home.
What's the extension that says the size of your imports?
That's a great question. What is that? It's
Nikki says import cost.
Import cost, is that what I'm using? Import cost. Yeah, this is I like this one a lot. It's really helpful.
Nice. Does that actually get the final value, or is it
I'm not 100% sure,
because that's always been my concern with these kind of things.
Yeah, well actually we can try. So it's importing React, right? So what if we just import useState? Does it change?
I don't think that actually changes for React, because they bundle it all as a single file these days, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. Great question.
I believe they collapse it down into an actual I forget what the term for this is, but they basically collapse it all into a single file kind of thing and ship it. So you can't actually tree shake React. And I don't think that there's a lot of benefit to doing it either, even if you could. Tal says, does the size of your imports matter? And it sort of matters for if you import Moment, like Moment.js is known for being very, very large. And you might not know that. So if you have something telling you how big they are, then you can actually find that out when you do the import. Yeah,
it's especially helpful if you import something like Moment, or if you're using Lodash. If you import all of Lodash, it's enormous. If you import one function, it's nice and tiny. So it's just a good reminder, oh wait, I'm downloading 200 kilobytes of JavaScript for this one package that I'm using one method from. So it's a good reminder to just kind of clean that stuff up. So this is not pretty by any means, but it's going to do the job.
I threw a break in there because the two things being next to each other were annoying me, but we're not going to do any CSS. So
it's all good. So we've got a basic page, and so then we can go and edit this. Is there anything else that we wanted to put into this section, or any other plain text content you want to include?
There's the list of streamers, which would be nice to have.
Okay. And do you want to get that as, let's see, how do we want to do that? Do we want to get that as?
I think that for now, it's basically just a markdown file with a bunch of links in a list. I think we can do the same thing that we just did, because it's not currently structured. What if we
try to use the Discord API to see if we can get people with the streamer tag?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see if this is possible. Discord API. I want to see usernames. Let's see what we get back in a user.
Yeah,
Show.
Swiss. You stream enough to be added to the list. Basically, it's just like if you intend to stream more, you can add yourself to the list, submit a PR to the repo. And I think we have you. Yeah, we already have you in the list anyway. So love the excited fingers.
Okay.
My plotting
So
fingers here.
I think you may need to do this part.
Okay.
Because well, either that or you're gonna have to make me some level of owner on the Discord so that I can like make the connection.
I can do that too.
Um,
what link do I need to go to here?
Let's see. I'm at the docs.
I'll do it since you're on stream and secrets.
But yeah, secrets. I'll post this link.
In here. I already typed it in.
You already got it? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think I just need to be able to create an application for the Party Corgi Discord. Where was I looking?
So it's asking me for a name for the application, so I'm inserting that. You need to verify your email in order to perform this action. What am I signed in as right now?
Can I see, like, teams are an important? Teams
I'm signed in as
touchdowns and kick. This is good. This is good copy.
Teams shoot touchdowns and kick free throws. That is definitely on brand for a product that is targeted at gamers.
Yeah. So what I'm curious about is like, are the teams, is that the same as the Discord server, or is
the Discord server is called a guild?
It's called a guild.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
I don't see. Oh, here's the guild. Isolated collection of users and channels, often referred to as servers. Okay, perfect. So if we get guild, let's see, add guild member role.
Okay.
List guild members.
I'm going to send you the client ID and the client secret.
Okay, I will immediately show them to everyone.
Perfect. That is the intent of this.
Or actually, you know what might be smart? Put them in a .env file, and then I never have to open it. Yeah, since I'm not looking at
the tricks.
Yeah,
Jason Langsdorff with the tricks.
It may not share the .env file between the live share. I think that might be a security measure they put in place.
I can rename it, and you can rename it.
Which will 100% result in me ending up showing off the secrets.
How do you want me to do this?
No, go ahead and create a .env file, and we'll see if it shows up for me. And if it doesn't, then I can pull the VS Code off.
Do you have? Are you talking about Gatsby's env? So I need .env for root of the www, or do you have something else installed?
Nah, just throw in like a .env.development, and then we can. When we deploy this, I assume we're going to throw this up on like Netlify.
Yeah.
Then we'll just put it on your team, and you can go set the environment variables there for deployment.
Okay. So I'm basically in www.env.development.
Yes. And then, all right. So I think what we can do is we can just get a list of all the guild members.
Okay.
So we'll just have to look at authentication, and I think all we're going to do is just send. Probably just send the thing. Do they have? Let's see. Where is the SDK starter guide? Show me like the basic.
I'm entering secrets. So .env.development secret. Okay, so I have Discord client ID and Discord secret.
I don't really want to do any of that. I just want to send API calls. Do they not have a gateway, certified devices, rate limits?
I was looking at their site, and they don't seem to have any sort of client listed on their site.
Yeah, it seems but these are just like plain old API calls. So I'm just curious what let's see, we want to like get a. These fields are only sent within the guild create. Yeah, I don't care about that. I want to list guild members. What do I need to send to this endpoint for this to work?
Looks like the guild ID.
Well, the guild ID, but like we've got to send some kind of authentication, right? Because otherwise I could just pull every.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically, I think that they use like OAuth or something like that, whatever it is. But there is a link that I just pasted in Twitch chat. That is a discord.js npm package.
Discord.js npm package in the Twitch chat. Copy link address. Heyo. All right, so let's look at this. So we pull in Discord, create a client. This is like a listener. What about?
Yeah, so it's showing off like the WebSocket thing, but I believe that this is a just an API client.
Yeah, so let's take a look at guild.
It's recommended to see if a guild is available.
Fetch members. Right.
So we need to get the guild somehow.
If the guild has less than 250 members, it should not be necessary.
We currently don't need to worry about pagination, but we probably will. Actually, I haven't checked to see if anybody's joined.
Yeah, how are we doing on members today? People jumping in? Yeah, we got some folks jumping in. We got
ShibUI the architect.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, so we can fetch individual members.
Chris never paginates. But I now have a reputation for never using pagination, regardless of context.
All right, so here's what I think we should do. Let's get default role. All right, so let's just see if we can get some stuff. So I'm going to go back in here.
Stuff. I like stuff.
The .m.development did show up, so I'm not going to open that. But I should be able to now just write some stuff.
Ooh, and I need to name them Gatsby. Oh, no, I don't need to name them Gatsby. We're using them in Gatsby Node as a source, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to create a Gatsby source Discord.
Do it.
And inside of it, we're going to do an index.js. We'll boop it. And then we can do a package.json. And inside this package.json, we need, let's see. Actually, I'm going to delete this and do a yarn init so that I don't have to write all those other things.
Yeah, we don't have a connection for Mixer yet to alert chat to see if people on Mixer are going live, but we do have one that's being built by Ryan.
Oh, so we would need to add code.
We do have alerts for Mixer coming. I don't know if Ryan's in chat right now, but so we have alerts currently for Twitch for whenever anybody goes live, and we have alerts for Mixer coming. We don't have anybody streaming on YouTube, but we would add those as well if we had anybody. I think we have a good like 20 or 30 streamers in chat or in Discord right now, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah. We've got a bunch of people in there. I really like that channel because we end up with a really good set of like people working on cool stuff, and we're not all working on the same kinds of stuff, so it's really fascinating.
Yeah, it's really definitely a difference from like a company chat or something. That's a lot of
it's extremely thorough. Okay. So now that we've got this, I'm going to yarn add as a peer, Gatsby React. I'm doing work. What do you, oh Jesus. Oh, it's too much. It's too much all at once. Oh, there's so much noise all at the same time.
See, I have my volume turned down.
Oh, that was probably wise. Jeez.
Oh man.
All right, so then I'm gonna add Yarn workspace, Gatsby source Discord, add
Gatsby spelling.
Gatsby source Discord, add, it was Discord.js, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Discord.js. Does that have any peer dependencies? Optional packages.
I don't think we need the optional packages because they're for WebSockets.
I don't think we're doing any of that.
And it's all like make WebSockets faster, get WebSocket data faster.
I do like the idea of this. Is kind of interesting though, because like that Streamblitz thing I'm working on, which is the elevator pitches, you can add sound effects to your Twitch stream by just setting up serverless functions. That's using like TMI, or really it's using Comfy.js. Using TMI to get like Twitch chat. But if you could do the same thing from Discord, you could do some really playful stuff in there, I think, where like you would be able to kind of pass things back and forth, or even like trigger sound effects on Twitch from Discord. Like lots of silly stuff could happen, I think.
That would be very, very silly.
And what would be really cool too is then you could do like exclusive sound effects. Like if you're on the Discord, then you could trigger things, right? I like that idea. That's fun.
I like that. Let's do that.
We should do that.
Let's figure that out.
All right. So now, you know what I realized we should have checked?
What?
Did somebody already write this? No.
Did we just do a bunch of work that we didn't need to after we've done the work?
All right. So what I want to figure out is we need to figure out what the like authentication thing is. So I want to just set up. Where's just the basic? So let's see. We need something server greeting, because you're going to need some kind of authentication for that, right?
We have a client ID and a client secret.
Yeah, but they never ask for it or tell you how to set it up. Perfect.
That sounds very useful.
Super confusing. Where do we put that information? Because it's always initialized without a thing. And I don't see any information about, like, where is this client class described? Let's look at the client.
See, there's an OAuth 2 class.
Client options. API request method. That's fine. Message sweep.
Is all of the data actually public? Do we need auth to the Discord API?
Okay. All right. Let's just try it then. Let's just see what happens.
That would be extremely odd.
Yeah.
Compared to every other API that I've ever worked with. But maybe they're super open and transparent and things like that.
This would be like deeply bizarre. Oh, client.login, your token here. That is horrible. God, that is brutally bad. Okay. So let's dive in here. I'm going to set this up to be in Gatsby node.js. We're going to do exports.source-nodes, and we're probably going to need some stuff, but to start, I think we should just try to log some things. So let's get Discord. Discord equals Discorgi equals
Corgi.
If I can spell it, Jesus. Require
Discord. Which Corgi? Discorgi.
Discorgi. Oh, that was horrible. All right, so we need a client, and that's going to be a new Discorgi.client. Is that right? New
Discorgis.
Then
we're getting a lot of mileage out of this Discorgi.
I think we really should.
Darn, can't clip that.
What do you mean you can't clip that? That's genius.
I don't know what I can't.
That's solid gold.
He doesn't see a clip button.
So let's go. Do we even need the client actually?
We don't need the client, no.
No, we need the guild.
We don't need any of the WebSocket stuff. We might need the client if that's the way that the authentication is inserted for API requests.
Owner ID, members, joined at.
It's non-obvious whether the login takes a client ID or a secret. It says it takes a token, which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. The client that created the instance of the guild. So we do need a client.
Okay.
Be super cool if it showed us how to do that. Is there an example down here?
That sounds like a good time for a sound effect. Chat.
Sleeping on the job lately. It's just embarrassing, really.
Not the one I was thinking of.
Y'all are killing me. Okay, so Discord JS.
So we would need to add code.
There we go.
Guild example.
Where's guild?
Guide.
Recommended to see if a guild is available before reading data from it.
So is it just client.guild? Like, are all of them just properties of client?
Let's log out the client from the node app.
Properties. Oh, yeah, it is. Properties.guilds. Collection of Snowflake and guild.
I don't know where we get the ID for the guild from.
The client is currently handling. Okay, so I'm going to do this.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do client, and then I'm gonna do client.login, and we need process.m. What did you call it?
Discord client ID and Discord secret.
Let's try Discord client ID and see if that does anything.
Snowflake is an ID type, Doug.
Okay. So then if we
This
do
doesn't feel
this does not feel right.
Yeah, it feels weird, right?
Guilds. I don't know. Let's run it and get the error. Maybe the error points us to something useful. So I'm going to go back into, or what did I set this at? That's it. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to come back over to, no, I'm not. I'm just going to do yarn workspace, add Gatsby source Discord at star.
I think one of the problems is that everybody that looks for a Discord API is usually looking for like, hey, let's insert a bot into chat.
Right. And nobody's like reading the data, which is, I mean, obvious where this feels like a pretty non-obvious use case for Discord.
Sure.
But
what,
also,
you mean everybody isn't building Gatsby sites that pull information from Discord?
Okay. So now I've installed the Discord thing. I'm going to go into the config and we'll just include it. So Gatsby source Discord, and we'll run it. Nope. And it should log out something. So we got an error. That kind of doesn't surprise me at all. Invalid token was provided.
Yes, so that's my concern. I don't know what that token is supposed to be.
Okay, so let's try again. Discord token. You've got to be kidding me. In your FAQs, you don't have anything about tokens.
Maybe do a search for login or something.
Oh my God. Nothing. How do people use this thing?
I don't know.
Is
There's
there
a bunch of issues.
Examples?
I'm looking through the issues right now.
Show me literally anything. Show me a full working example, something I can install. Welcome message every X users. Okay, but show me the... Okay, this might be a full example. Discord, we get the client. Super secret bot token. Oh, so do we need to create a bot token?
Let me check the Discord stuff. There's a secret. There's an ID. Maybe I just need to create a different application.
What if
I'll create a bot.
Yeah, let's try that.
So if you create an application, you then get the option to create a bot, and then you get a token.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this in the .m file.
All right, and I will rename our to Discord bot token.
Works for me.
Okay.
Done.
Done?
Done.
Let's try again.
Done. Done.
Done?
Done.
Done. Done.
Mine.
Okay, so we got an error.
Dun, dun, dun.
Same error. Invalid token was provided.
Discord bot token is what you're using?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull this off screen and look at it real quick. So...
Am I in the wrong directory? I'm in www.m.development. File seems to be named correctly.
Yep.
Discord bot token.
Do I need to .env? Oh, I think I need to .env. Yeah. I need to use .env. So let's go back in here and
do you need to use .env? Oh yeah, because it's built in. Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Config, and we need path of .env, and I will just whatever. We'll just do process.env .node.env.
Node.env.
And that now should give us actually, I think we were just passing undefined before.
Yeah, we must have been.
Okay, so we got a collection this time.
Bot.
Okay, so I think we're actually getting data now.
Yay!
So then, if we can find an example of them giving us, let's see. So I don't want any of that. I want like a lookup. Do they have any miscellaneous examples? Let me look something up. Await messages.
I see a clip button, Nikki. I don't know why y'all can't see clip buttons, but I see it if you hover over the video.
Okay,
right
so
next to settings.
Client.user.createGuild. That makes sense.
Eco realized he can use this for some of the streamer improvements we've talked about.
Nice. That's cool.
We're trying to get more information into Discord where you can get like streamer role, and then you can have like a bot where you can opt into being a streamer or opt out of being a streamer.
Oh yeah. So this will totally work.
Yeah. So instead of like right now, all the mods need to handle it. Right. So you come in, you basically say, oh, there's a streamer list. How do I join the streamer list? Somebody tells you how to join the streamer list. You say, okay, well, I'll wait till a mod is around. A mod is around. You ask a mod, then you get the streamer role. Which usually happens pretty quickly, but it would be really nice to just have like a bot and be able to be like, okay, I am a streamer. Here's my Twitch URL, or here's my Mixer URL, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a bunch of other Discord communities that sort of have the ability to put you into a specific channel whenever you interact with a bot like that, which is pretty dope. And we could do things like that. And we can write their channel into the markdown file. Yeah, for sure.
Client. Those are events. We don't care about those.
We're looking for the guild things.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the guilds, and I want to see how they work. So we get a collection. We need to invite our bot to... Did you already add the bot?
I can invite the bot. Actually, how do you invite a bot?
Great question.
Invite a bot to Discord.
I can't really tell how it's using the collections either. I don't really get what that means.
That is not a useful Google search if anybody tries to do that.
So we need pings, presences, ready at something. Something show me what
log into Discord as the bot.
Okay, so this was a collection with a map. MDN collection? Like, is it that kind of collection? Because it did read out properly. So maybe I can do like well, Derek, we got to finish the other thing, the calendar thing. But adding accessibility text to animated GIFs would be awesome as well. Channels find fruit.
Learn more about bot users.
Maybe I can find it. Okay. Here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to do client.guilds.find. Yes. Or what if I just map for each? Yeah. Let's for each guild. Then I'm going to console.log and let's console log the guild. See what comes back. And nothing happened because I don't think the bot is the member of anything.
Okay. I have the ability to do that at this point. So I'm going to, so what you have to do to add a bot to a Discord channel is you have to go find a special URL that is in the bot documentation. That includes an OAuth URL that contains no callbacks and nothing that you would normally associate with OAuth. It doesn't give you a token back. It doesn't give you anything. You just basically take this URL and you paste it into your browser with the client ID and a permissions scope. And then that is what lets you add it.
That's
here.
I feel much comfort knowing that.
So once you do that and you're logged in as your user, you can then add the bot to your channel. And now it's actually in the channel. If you,
it is actually in the channel. I'm going to run this again then.
And we've got the Rick Astley entry for the bot.
Okay, so it still didn't
totally
log
that.
anything. So let's
remove the cache or something. I don't know. We're not caching this, so it shouldn't do anything. Never mind.
Would it skip source habitual. Nodes though?
It might.
Okay.
Anytime I'm working with nodes like on create node or source nodes or anything like that, and I'm writing some code for Gatsby, I remove the cache because it's been proven to me time and time again that the cache doesn't interact well with changing any of the node code.
Okay, so it is updating.
And we don't have any guilds coming back, basically, is what it's saying.
Should say yo at least twice now. Okay, so there's nothing coming back in this this for each loop. So the client is getting in there, and then nothing's coming back in the guilds. So we need something different.
Saying Gatsby plugin disable cache.
Client dot. Let's see what else is in here. Client dot user.
So client dot guilds is supposed to return all of the guilds the client is currently handling.
So we're not handling.
So that doesn't sound like the right thing.
Okay, so maybe we want to be the user. So our client gives us back. Where are we? I'm in client. Gives us back a user. User that the client is logged in as. That's okay, because that would be our bot. Then we want to find guilds.
So I remember there being a function somewhere for get the guilds that the bot is a member of. I don't remember what function it was, and I don't remember
client user guild settings. A wrapper around the client. Well, we don't want guild settings though. We just want the guild. So we get the client. guild member. These are all events. Fetch user. That gives us back an ID.
Oh, .guilds is supposed to be every guild the bot is a member of. So client.guilds is supposed to be supposed to return the party corgi Discord.
Okay, so let's see if we can get anything back. Let's just do like client.user.
Oh, collection might be special because you're doing what?
Just
How are you looping over it?
It had a dot for each, but I don't know if it's got.
It has, so a guild is a dot collection, which extends a JavaScript map apparently.
Okay.
So there are special methods for dealing with this collection specifically.
Okay. Do you know what they like? Do I want to do like
I
values?
pasted the link in Twitch chat.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I was
looking
for that earlier.
Over it in the way that we expect to loop over it.
Of course we can't. That would be way too easy.
Custom data structures.
It says find. Okay, so here's a find all. There is a map. Does array just give me?
Yeah, there's a dot array, and then we can loop over it, I think.
If you don't want this behavior, use dot values.
Oh, dot
values
value
will only be reconstructed if an item. If you change the length of array, it's I don't. Okay.
I think the caching approach seems right. I mean, it's not going to be caching much, but
console.log. I'm going to just do what they said about spreading it into an array.
Definitely.
Try it again.
OAuth, more like no auth.
Good joke. No, I screwed something up. Oh, I just missed a closing parenthesis. Parenthesis.
Yeah. PhD.
Okay, so we did get an array with nothing in it. Well, maybe we can see what's in user.
For some reason, I feel like that. Oh, did you do dot values? You did dot values. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So user. Well, but user came back null.
Should user come back null?
Definitely shouldn't. It's supposed to be the current user.
Let's see. User that the client is logged in as
came back as null. So do we need to do something extra because it's getting a valid token here? Let's go back to these
correctly, right?
Examples. Create guild message. I feel like I saw an example a minute ago.
Oh, you have to log in .then.
Really?
Looks like it. I don't know what you get back from that.
Where did you find that? What?
On .login token. .login is a promise.
Client login returns promise string token of the account used. That seems incorrect. Both bot and regular user accounts are supported, but it is highly recommended to use a bot account whenever possible. Bot accounts are subject to harsher rate limits and other restrictions that user accounts are. Okay, so bot accounts also have access to many features that user accounts cannot utilize. Automating a user account is considered a violation of the TOS. Okay, that makes sense.
Considering that they make bots so easy, I understand why that's a violation.
Let's just follow this example. We will client.login .then.
Let's do .catch as well, because maybe that's returning an error. Maybe that's our problem.
Mm-hmm. Catch console.error. Error.
That's funny. I got Nikki to think there's a D in parenthesis. What is chat doing today, by the way? What are you all up to?
But this just gave us back a token, which you now need to invalidate.
Oh,
but,
no.
Why? Wait, does this match the other one? Hold on, let me check.
Okay, before I invalidate that, I'll let you check. It does match. It's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah.
So
I can regenerate. My finger's on the button.
Yeah, go ahead and regenerate. That was a lot. I should have this. Oh, shit.
So they all look very similar, all the tokens. I don't know why, but I will drop a new one in here. Actually, while we have it, while it's not the right token, let's try it again and see if it throws an error.
Okay, so it is throwing an error.
Oh, it is successfully logging in.
It's not.
Well, not right now. I just say it's the new token.
Async. Await. So we don't want it to move on, I guess.
Sure, but if you await, you need to try catch, right? Oh no, you can dot then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Going to eat pizza.
Okay, so nice. it is logging in, but it just gives us back the
token that we gave it.
Okay, you're ready to regen this again?
I'm ready to regen this.
Okay, I'm gonna see if it gives us like more than just the token. Like maybe there's a second argument or something.
Sure. Isn't this so nice to have somebody else regenerating the token?
Oh, it's so good. No, it's just the one. It's
just an array of tokens.
Yeah, it's just the one token that comes back. So I don't understand why
hackers, you dirty hackers.
Okay, so I've got a login success. So let me just see if like this gives us anything different.
Okay, I saved a new token in there.
Okay, let's try it again. The user is still null. Wait.
Oh, it's something.
Okay, so we got some data. Okay. Let's try. Okay, so now I want to try it differently. Let's see what happens if I take this out. And we just await.
The Gatsby source bot has a nice little bot label on it in the Discord, which is nice.
Nice. Okay, so if we await that client.login, then we are able to get that information.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So we just have some promise issues.
I want to see what happens. All right. I'm going to keep this error logged though. Okay. So we're logging in, we're printing the error if something goes wrong. Otherwise, we are going to print the guild's values. Okay, so we got some guild stuff back.
Nice.
Member count 195. 5 more. Who's in? Who wants to join the chat?
Ooh, we got 5 people. We need 5 people to hit 200. Who's going to be number 200?
All right. So we've got presences, roles. So roles is good. Channels.
Go, Corgi, go.
All right, do we get an ID or anything though? Let's see. Because I feel
that's
like
all the members.
That's the channels, presences.
That's channels, presences,
ID. So this is our ID.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Okay, that's good. So that's the Party Corgi chat. Or I guess we could also just filter by the name.
Whatever you want to do.
The ID is not really going to change, is it? So what I want to do then is I want to get the guild. So const guild equals client guilds find guild.name or ID. Is that? I wonder if that's.
I guess
gonna be,
yes, it is technically a public bot, so anybody could theoretically add it to their Discord.
Okay, did we get info? Oh, I
That looks like that's our custom emoji right there.
Yeah, it is definitely our custom emoji, but I was logging the other thing. I wanted to see if we got just one guild this time.
Okay. I mean, we should only ever get one guild, right? Unless somebody's already added it to their
right.
Discord channel.
But this client.guilds is giving us an array. Gotcha. And so when I get a guild, now we're logging one object. It's not an array anymore. So perfect. Now we have an actual guild, which means we can start doing guild operations, which we're in here. Sounds like
we're getting ready for a raid or something.
And I want to I want to find fetch members, and I want the query, that's usernames.
A lot of people writing docs today in chat while they watch.
Nice. Fetch members. Okay, so then let's log this. Members. Does that come back? That's a promise. So I'm going to await that. Okay. So now we should get a list of our members.
Which has all of should have the roles on everybody.
Does have the roles. So now I'm going to check streamers, and we want members.filter.
And I'm assuming there's a name on this object.
Is the returns a guild? Wait, that doesn't seem right.
The promise returns a guild.
The promise returns a guild. And what's the?
Oh, we get online statuses for everybody? That's wild. I guess it's the bot API, right?
Yeah. Okay. So these are all of our members' presences. Role.
Ben wants us to know that he's not writing docs with everybody else. He's doing Postgres NPM module stuff. So rather than writing docs, he's writing code that needs docs.
Very important information. We are, in fact, suitable for work. That's a channel breakdown. So this is bringing back the guild. So I don't want presences. I want members.
Bringing the guild back.
That's emojis. I'm a little confused by the...
Maybe we should do like object.keys on this or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And you're using client dot what? You did client.guilds. We have guilds, and on guild you're calling something like fetch members.
Yeah, so I'm getting fetch members, which apparently gets you back an array of things. Member count, members.
Yeah, so the promise returns the guild, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is weird, right? That it does that. Like, why, if I'm fetching members, why wouldn't I just use the members?
Maybe we have to fill the members in. Maybe it doesn't fill them all in if we have more than 250 people, maybe we have to paginate.
Oh, wait. If the guild has less than 250 members, this should not be necessary.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so
we don't have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well put it in here since we're going to need it in like within a few weeks at the rate the thing is growing. Cannot convert undefined or null to an... Oh, yeah, because...
Chuck Norris could do that.
Oh. So this is guild with members. Then we have members is going to be guild with members.members, or actually, let's just destructure because that'll be nice. And then we can do this instead. Just clean that up a little bit. Then this should be, I'm going to take the object.keys out, and we should just get a full list of members now.
Dope.
Okay, and so now we can see what? Username. And is this the user's ID?
We are at 199, by the way.
Who's next?
Oh,
Who's
Brackberg. Brackberg was 200, it looks like.
Nice. Should we do a giveaway today?
What do you want to give away?
I don't know. What
We
about
could give away Party Corgi stickers?
we could give away Party Corgi stickers? That would be great. Let's do that.
Have Party Corgi stickers right here.
Yes. All right. Let me pull up.
And I have plenty of them, so we can do this all day.
Let's pull up. I'll pull up Streamlabs and I'll set up a giveaway here.
You know what else I have, though, right?
Oh, those make me so happy. They're truly, truly magical.
I have less of those, but
All right, going to my dashboard. I'm gonna do a giveaway. That's the wrong thing. I do this every time.
The lenticular animations thing is absolutely fantastic. Like I super enjoy like printing these onto cards. I gave these out at Jamstack SF, which was pretty fantastic.
Duration. Let's make this 10 minutes. And everyone can enter.
It's still on my to-do list, Derek. Don't worry, it's happening. Probably Saturday, because that's when I have the most time. So anybody that gets them today will also get them sent out on Saturday. Are you in Streamlabs, or are you doing it?
I'm in Streamlabs, taking way longer than I wanted to because I forget what all the buttons do.
Well, let's see if I can. Okay, so we get members. We have a list of members. The members list doesn't seem to have roles. Also, hilariously, the terminal is not. I only get like 10 characters or 10 lines for the terminal.
Oh,
I don't get the full height terminal.
that's probably a good thing.
Well, I can see like half a user object at a time. Okay.
All right. Party Corgi stickers. Okay, so everybody enter if you want to win. It's just bang raffle to get a ticket.
For Party Corgi stickers.
And if you're thinking about becoming a sub, now would be the time because you get a bonus ticket if you sub.
Get a bonus ticket if you sub. Dang.
So all right, so we have our members, and I want to filter the members. And what I'm interested in filtering specifically is I want to filter on roles. So this looks like, or actually, is there like a get roles thing? Because that might be easier. We're gonna get a member.
There is a roles thing on the guild.
Well, but that's for yeah, that's for the thing itself. Fetch profile is the default deprecated.
Roles are supposed to come back with the member object.
Okay. Well, let's just filter on that then, because get the user
let's
message
dump
ID.
out. Let's instead of filtering, let's dump out that key a bunch and see if the roles come back there.
Okay. So we'll go members for each member. We're going to console log member roles. Try again. Okay. So the roles come out
Roles come
with
back as IDs, it looks like.
yep. And then the guild, so the member has a guild and the guild has roles, which is a collection. So then for our first, or actually I guess we can just do roles. Roles will be
The guild has a roles on it, right?
guild.roles. And let's just console.log roles, and then I'm going to turn off this this roles log because that was super noisy. And I'm going to temporarily disable that one as well. Okay. So this is the role. Does the role have a label? Party Corgi Gatsby source streamer. Yeah. So we can
So there's an ID, and that ID
streamer role
well,
equals,
the ID is in is in the role object as well, so we don't actually need to deal with the keys, which is nice.
that was what I was thinking. Yeah, we can do guild.roles.find.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think role.name
Role.name equals
streamer, and then if we log that streamer role, just get rid of this one. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's try that again. We should get back.
Do you know that Netflix apparently deprecated their Chaos Monkey Simian army? Like everything except for Chaos Monkey.
Oh,
Apparently is deprecated.
That's
I don't know that for true, but that's what chat is telling me. And chat never lies.
Chat never lies. Let's see. That's emoji. Be really cool if the roles. Here we go. We got our member count, 200.
Woo! 200.
Okay, so now I want to find my streamers. So we've got streamers is going to be members.
Below members, right?
Oh, I got to get that below here. So we need our members dot filter member. I can write code. And then we want the member roles
Includes.
includes.
I don't remember what it is for JavaScript. I've been writing too much Rust lately.
Is it includes?
Either includes.
Or wait, it's a roles is a.
Oh, is it that weird object thing?
Yeah, maybe. We get the user.
Represents a role on Discord. Role dot.
Let's try includes. We'll see what happens.
You can check if a role equals another role, which is interesting.
If a role equals another role?
Yeah, so if you get the whole role object, if that's what you're getting for the role, you can do role equals that role, apparently, instead of doing an includes for the ID.
I feel like this. I think this was right. Because I feel like it was an array of strings, like an array of IDs, not the whole object.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I would have just used that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so this gave us role, right? 6465.
Underscore roles is weird.
Yeah, I think we're not technically supposed to use it. Role 6465. Okay, so I think this worked. So let's further. Well, do you want to just stick this into Gatsby then and let it auto infer all these fields?
Do it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Okay, so streamers.
Inference has not been deprecated yet. So
streamer. We are going to. Do you remember these commands off the top of your head? It's in the
Create
actions.
Actions.create node.
And then we need
and you
create
probably want to
node ID,
grab the
node.
bit of source code that has create node
digest.
and copy paste it.
Oh, that part I remember.
Oh,
so
perfect.
we can create node, and each one needs an ID, and then we need the internal, and we've got a type, and we'll say Discord streamer. And then we have a content digest, which is create content digest of streamer.
Is content digest in action these days, or is it the import from the Gatsby utils package?
Oh, it's not passed in like this anymore?
I don't know.
Is
It looks
create
like it
node
is these days.
Is create node at actions?
Yeah, create node is in action. Create node is in action, and node ID and digest are just in that arguments list,
Okay.
which I feel like should change at some point in the future, because the difference between an action and something that isn't an action, I don't think matters to most people.
I would say you're probably right there. Is there anything else that I have to put in the type? Now I'm forgetting.
Yeah, that's why I.
I
So
thought
there's the
I was
ID.
like,
There's
I
a
got-
parent that has to be either null or not. If you make the parent null, it affects caching really badly, as I found out, which is fine. Children, empty array. Internal.
Children should get inferred. Parent should get inferred.
Okay. So internal type, media type is optional. We probably won't use a media type here because we don't have any reason to. Content is, I believe, also optional inside of internal.
Okay.
And then content digest, and that's it.
So I need to check.
And the spread for the fields, which I think you already have.
Okay. Yeah. Spread for the fields. So did I miss anything here?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think this is the minimal set of things that we need.
Yeah. All right. Let's roll it. We'll see what happens. It may explode, but it's all right.
If it goes boom. We just have another thing that we can do.
Let's see. It doesn't like this.
You destructured actions, didn't you?
No.
Maybe not. What's the actual error?
I'm not sure.
Nodes that failed validation, did it say?
Failed validation.
That's a lot of stuff.
It really is, isn't it? But what did it fail? ID because I is required. Oh, well, I guess I'll just. I thought they had an ID.
I don't know.
Whatever. I'll add one. So we'll do an ID of create node ID, and we'll do.
Ooh, the raffle is over.
Who won?
By the way, you have to click the button in Streamlabs.
Pick winner. Jacob Fifth House.
Congratulations, you get Party Corgi stickers.
All right. Should we wonder yeah. All right. I think
we are going to need an address from this person.
Yes. Can you send a whisper to Chris with your address for that? Yeah. All right. So now we've got
Party Corgi stickers.
This and each streamer.
The fuss of sending them to South Africa. I've never sent anything to South Africa. Have you?
Yeah. So it'll be either very expensive or very slow. But if you send it USPS, it'll get there eventually. It just takes a while.
What's up, Eco? Oh yeah.
Still doesn't like this, does it? Now what don't you like?
What is it not liking?
I don't know. Content digest. I got put a content
Don't
digest.
we have a content digest?
Oh, I just forgot. Forgot how things work.
This is less than an API design, people. If you name things slightly differently, they will be used slightly differently.
All right, so I'm going to take this log out then. And now what we should be able to do is let's go look at this stuff. All Discord streamer. Let me get my nodes. I want a nickname. Okay, so that was slightly underwhelming.
Is nickname not never there, or
I think parts of this are getting dumped. I think Gatsby is dropping certain things. So I'm wondering if
trim it? Oh, there's a nickname right there. Maybe only some people have nicknames. Use a different field because Marcus is in that list.
Username. So we need the username.
I think we need username because I think nickname
we
is
gotta
something
map
is
this.
a different thing.
We gotta map this. Okay, so we want the username to be streamer.user.username. We want
because these are all maps, aren't they?
Yeah. And then we want. Do we get any other details? I think the thing that we really want is we want the links.
There doesn't happen to be any sort of like Twitch connection or something like that, does there?
There might be. Let's see if we've got client login. Let's look at the user.
The data structure as well.
Client user. Avatar URL. So we probably want that. A link to the user's avatar. Let's.
Where are we?
I wonder if it'll just give me that.
Where's member? Guild member, the thing that we're looking at?
Let's look at, let's see, email, friends, notes, tag, username, verified,
nickname, roles,
fetch, mentions, fetch profile. Well, but that one's deprecated, it looks like. What should I use? Only available when using the user account. Okay.
There is a set roles thing, so that'll be useful for letting people set their own streamer role.
DM channel, last message.
Is this client user or is this guild member that you're supposed to be looking at right now?
I don't know. Guild member. Display name. Let's see. Yeah, we don't get.
It looks like we don't get any interesting information about Twitch or whatnot.
Not really. Client. Deleted. Display color. Guild. Hoist role.
The role of this member used to hoist them into a separate. Yeah, that's funny.
Nickname, permissions, roles.
Okay, so what are we looking for right now?
The user. So that gives us. So if this. So the user represents, gives us a user. Can't fetch the profile. Presence username.
Nickname is a server-specific username override, but both work for @someone. Yeah, so you have like a server sort of username ID that is associated with you, and then you sort of have this nickname that's layered on top.
Oh, so we should have like streamer.nickname or their username. So we'll use what they've set for the Discord.
Yeah, if they have a nickname, I think we should use the nickname. If not, we can set their username.
Okay, right? So we'll fall back. I don't think
because then people can control their the way they display on the site.
All right, let's see if that helps.
And there's a third thing called tag, and tag is actually the underlying data structure for the user, right? So you have tag, which is as it says here, like username, hashtag, and then the 4 numbers. you have the username of the user, which is the username that they are used to reference across all servers. And then I think you can set a nickname on a specific server.
Okay, so now we get a username. Avatar URL came back null for everybody because that didn't work. But we should now get a list of
Nice.
shit, almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
Yeah, we're missing a few folks.
Nice.
How would you have both a null username and a null nickname?
I do not know.
Who's the lowest one down on the list here?
Is there anybody
Right above NCPHI? See if we can get up
Nolan.
to that.
Who does some great work with Tina CMS.
Those are our guild members. Don't need the streamer role.
Let's see.
Let's list log streamers.
I actually don't know what nickname is.
Okay, so let's look at what else is in here. We've got the username.
Mhm.
We've got an avatar. I think we're going to need to fetch avatars because it looks like that avatar URL gets pulled from somewhere.
Oh, yeah. So there's an avatar and an avatar URL as a property on the user. So if we have a guild member, we can get a user from a guild member.
Right. We have a username. I don't see any other way that we would identify somebody if they don't have a username.
What's the
nickname? I think the default is something else.
Yeah, I think the default is the default avatar URL that is... Oh, there's a display avatar URL on the user, which gives you a link.
There's a
called display avatar URL. The A is capitalized and URL is capitalized.
I'm gonna simplify this a little bit and just map just the user because I want to see what the username.
It might be hidden because of this weird data structure thing they're doing. Because it's listed as read-only, and I don't know if we see any other read-only.
But like so
we don't see created at or created timestamp or DM channel or anything like that.
Yeah, but look at this. So Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff.
And then Horacio. So this is perfectly valid.
Yep.
But it gets forked somehow.
Is Jeff not in the list?
No. He's one of our missing.
He's one of our mystery users.
Yeah.
What are we?
I'm trying to just get at this data to see what.
Yeah, to make it as small as possible because there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
There are connections, and there's a connection type of Twitch, is what I'm told from chat from Musha.
Okay, so let's find Jeff again. He was above.
Ooh, somebody just linked it.
Here's Jeff.
Thank you, Ben.
And then here's a nickname. He has both, and he's still coming up. Is he in this? He's in this list, isn't he? No.
I don't see him.
Did I? Okay, check my code here. Am I doing something?
Let's see.
Streamer.nickname.
Yep. Or streamer.user.username.
Right?
Is streamer.nickname ever null?
Yes.
Okay.
But this would evaluate to true, which is
right.
Really odd.
Interesting.
So
we're not spreading below it. Yeah, stream didn't end yet, Nikki. Welcome back. JS does have a null coalescing operator. Coalescing.
I don't think it's in yet because that's not in
It's
yet.
not in, like, we can't use it here. It's definitely not in Node, but it is have what is it? Is it stage 3 right now?
Yeah.
That and optional chaining are both
Well,
stage
it
3.
just went stage 4 actually.
Oh, it's stage 4.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
saw
coming in next year.
Yeah, Lori Barth was super stoked about that on Twitter yesterday. So what do I do?
Let's see. So we have streamer.nickname and streamer.user.username, and it seems like that is not working for some reason. But we do have this weird map thing. And streamer is a guild member, right? Which is why we're going on to user.
Yeah. And streamer.user.username. I'm just going to dump these and see what happens.
Which is a property, which is fine.
Okay. So this is one of the ones that's coming back null, but it has information in it.
Yes, it does. That is super weird.
What's another one that's missing? Is it?
Wait, you're in all Discord streamer nodes.
Yeah, look at this.
You're in the top level.
It's if it's finding a nickname,
it's null.
It's coming back null despite.
Huh.
Did I just forget to clear? Like, did I not clear the cache?
Let's clear the cache.
Clean. Try it again.
You missed stickers, Bobby Tables, where we gave away Party Corgi stickers, which I believe you're already getting. So,
where am I going? Here, reload. I don't get it.
I'm a map. Ooh, we're dangerously close to a Corgi stampede.
Huh.
Do I need to learn what yarn workspaces are? You don't need to learn what yarn workspaces are, but I can tell you. Basically, if you want to develop a set of packages and release them all.
Whoa.
Was that 2 packs of Corgis?
That was 2 packs of... How did that happen?
Wait, what are we calling them? They're not packs, they're cuddles?
Corgi
2 cuddles of Corgis?
Wiggles.
Wiggles.
The wiggles of Corgis.
Technically 7 wiggles. Oh, yeah. I guess we've done 7 wiggles. Oh, Tal's released a double wiggle.
How?
I guess he did it in my channel, maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. He didn't do it in this channel. On accident.
What are you doing, computer? Why? Why are you like this?
We just found a bug. There's you hit critical mass of corgis and the whole program breaks down. We got a corgi overflow
it just takes
error.
Twitch down for some reason. Too many corgis.
Oh wow! All right, I'm completely mystified by this, to be honest.
Okay.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, if there is a streamer nickname, we should use it. But in using it, it comes back null. Although logging it does not come back null. Like, here it is, not null.
What if you just get rid of the ... streamer? Like, comment it out. Yeah. I don't know why this would do something like that, but I'm thinking, I'm just thinking of weird stuff that could possibly happen.
It is doing some funky stuff because it's like not everything is getting pulled in and data structures are getting stripped out and stuff. So that's actually good instincts.
There it is. Where's Jeff?
The hell? What? How?
Where's Jeff? There's Jeff.
Yeah. So now we've got no nulls. All right. So then you mentioned there were connections.
There are connections. I did not see. There's a user connection type. And I don't know how to use it.
So we've got a user. Connections.
There's a user connection like class or whatever.
Represents a user connection or platform
but-
identity. And we can get integrations out of that.
But I don't know. It's not clear to me how to use this type, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
And it doesn't
Let's see.
seem to
Fetch
be
user
on anything. Oh, there's a user profile. User profile looks like it has connections. So you have to get the profile, then you have to do .connections.
Okay, so first you get the user, then you get the profile, then you get the connections.
And this is why GraphQL is a thing.
For real. Okay. So the other
There's
thing,
a fetch profile method.
the other thing I need to do is I need to get the avatar. In this fetch
The avatar
profile,
URL,
this
there's
fails.
a display avatar URL property on the user that should be there. So maybe try to log that out and see if it's there.
For each sync.
So
I'm gonna do some deprecated stuff.
yeah, it's interesting that fetch profile is deprecated. Because I don't know how else you would get that.
Streamer.user. Yeah, that was one. I don't know what happened that last
I don't know
time
how
with
we got two of them.
the extras. That was super weird.
I think Talvs went into the other channel and did a bunch of corgis.
Let's see if that explodes. Let's just try it. Clean. Develop.
That seems like a great clip. Let's see if that explodes.
Okay, that did explode. Yeah, get profile is not a function. So this is it's fetch profile. That's because I can read.
Because we have 5 names for getting something.
Oh, I forgot. So I have this whole. No, something's going wrong. Bots cannot use this endpoint. Okay, so we can't get the profile. Username, DM channel. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to get this though. Like it's confusing to me.
Let's try doing the avatar quickly. Let's do .display avatar URL on the user. It's not a function, it's a property. Okay, so we don't need to await it or anything, but we can just like add it to that object and log it out or something.
Display avatar URL. Okay, that's good. So
nice. Perfect.
So here's Will.
Who wouldn't want a size 2048 avatar? Yes, just Will.
Okay.
A lot of Will.
So that's working.
2048 pixels.
Now the part that we don't have is the Twitch connection, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get it.
It doesn't seem like if fetch profile is deprecated, right? And we can't get that. I don't see another way to get at the connections.
DM channel, avatar URL. What's a discriminator? I don't know. Oh, I bet that's like the unique URL or the unique number so that people can have, because you know how people have the same username,
just
but like
returning the number. Yes, that makes
random thing. Bot client created at last message note. Only available when using a user account. That's not going to work.
Yeah,
Presence?
fetch profile is not a thing we're allowed to use.
No.
So that's interesting.
That sucks. Equals remove friend send.
And there's no other way to get a connection. So I guess we can't get the connection.
Yeah.
We could do it if we in the future, which we don't have to do today, but we could set up a serverless function that if somebody logs into the Party Corgi site, we can get the Twitch connection that way, because then we have the user token.
Yeah, that would be.
So I think that's our plan for user tokens. We have the avatar, we have the user, and in the future, what we'll do is we'll allow you to either just log in or do something like that to set up your streamer account, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess what we'll need to do is we would need some kind of just a quick hash table of their we should probably keep the Discord ID, huh?
Yeah, let's keep the Discord ID.
Because then what we can do is
we can match them up later.
We can match it up. So when you log in, your user ID, and then you can just add your Twitch URL, and then we'll have a little hash, and we can connect that in this data source. Yep. So that yeah, that'll be good.
We can store that data somewhere, or like we can store that in.
We could just like pop up a little fauna thing.
Whatever. Yeah,
it's going to be like a key value store, basically.
Yep, it'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, so we probably won't do that today because we're gonna have to set up like identity and some weird stuff.
Yeah, that's a bunch of OAuth stuff that we probably don't want to deal with.
I did dig into using Discord or using Twitch's OAuth, which is really easy with Auth0. I didn't look if Discord does it, but
Auth0, Discord source login. I forget what they call them. Social extensions.
Callback provider, use your new connection.
I wish that they made it easier to find the list of. Discord is not in their list. Twitch is not in their list either. So maybe under something else.
The Twitch one was in the custom extensions.
Oh, was it?
There's like custom social extensions. Whoa.
That's a secret.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Are you logged in?
I am.
Do you happen to be logged into an Auth0 account?
I am logged in.
Is that a token that you need to go deal with now?
Wait, did it show me a secret?
It shows an authorization header.
Oh, that's not. This is
okay.
They're base 64 encoding that. But I want to see. There was an extension, and then there's a custom social connection. And I want to view documentation. No, that's not what I wanted at all. I was just there. View on GitHub.
Why am I being implied? Implicit grant. Asks grant.
Install. So they've got Twitch, but not Discord. So we would need to figure out somewhere in here. They've probably got the code that we would need to show the Discord and Twitch stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like tutorials and stuff if you search for Discord OAuth login thingy.
Or we could just like put together our own using serverless functions and callbacks and stuff. Like
I
all
think
this
that's what we're going to end up doing because we're not looking for account merging and multiple integrations and stuff like that. So we don't really need Auth0.
Yeah.
We can just do Discord.
Yeah. Cool. Dig it. So all right. I feel like we went a little over time. That's okay. But I think this might be a good stopping point. Like, so we've got this data. So let's commit our work. I'm going to add everything.
Add everything. All the things.
This S alias that you showed me is like the greatest thing ever.
Oh, I love that thing. I use that every day, multiple times a day, many times a day.
Okay, so we need to get that out of there. So git reset.
Yeah, I'll regen the secrets again.
You shouldn't need to actually.
I know that was more of a joke.
Oh, okay.
You can do,
but I didn't do it. Okay, let's try that again. I do kind of like the idea of just doing regular streams where we hack on stuff. Maybe that's how we build Toast.
Totally do that. Yeah, we could definitely build Toast like that. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so nothing sensitive. That's yep, all good. It will be interesting to see what happens when we commit this to GitHub with the hard links.
Yeah, I don't know what the hard links are going to do, but that will be definitely interesting.
Discord source. And then we need the GitHub co-authored by. Are you?
Oh yeah, I get co-authorship.
And then is this hooked up to your?
What are you asking it to be?
Is this hooked up to your GitHub? And is it Chris Biscardi or Christopher Biscardi?
It's Chris at ChristopherBiscardi.com.
Christopher.
I think I own both, but I only use the longer one.
Got it. Nope. Try that. Push to master. No.
Oh, you need to accept the invite. Yeah,
okay.
Go to the repo and accept the invite. Yeah, there you go.
You see how clean my GitHub notifications are?
I am extremely envious of your clean GitHub notifications.
It's honestly
I have
because
hundreds of notifications.
I just go in there and like automatically like shut down all the ones that are like, you might have a vulnerability in a package that you don't maintain.
Oh yeah, I have
cool, don't care. What do you want me to do? Okay, so we've got packages, www.
Yeah, I have 2,500 unread right now.
Pages. So this just shows up as an
in 140
file.
of them. It shows up as an independent file. You're saying?
It shows up. It doesn't look like it's. There's no like symlinky stuff.
That's
perfect. So it looks like
matter.
it's a separate file.
Wonderful.
Okay, cool. So that I believe is a wrap. That's all, folks.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
It is Gatsby building. Oh, missed something about the roles because I don't have the environment variables set up. So I'll set up the environment variables and then post it on Twitter as a response to whatever.
Cool. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for the 7 Corgi stampedes. We count that one as double. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. I think that's it. Chris, where should people go to find more about you?
This Discord link, which I'm going to paste in the chat, or I'm on Twitter at Chris Biscardi. I tweet a lot. Sometimes I don't. A lot of times I do. And that is the best place to get in contact with me if you're interested in getting in contact with me.
And if you want to read smart things, go check out Chris's website.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Just a
very
quick,
kind of you.
Quick Chris command. All right, y'all. I think that's all for today. So stay tuned. We're gonna raid. Chris, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
I think we should do this again. Let's make this a regular thing. Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, y'all.